Italian rider was able to bounce back as the final results as we look at Rinderknecht, Graves, Salazar, Godet as we get ready for quarterfinal number 4.
Yep. And these are the stories in there. Jared Graves from Australia has been dominating so far today. Unfortunately, countryman Luke Medill not going to be able to. He's got some heavy lifting to do, and it won't be enough.
Numerically for Medill to advance on with 14 points. And that's the big shocker there. There's a rider who, built a track at his house. It was kind of like the HQ for Team Australia, and faced difficulties in the back. But the tenacity and the versatility of the Australian team with Graves now sits on his shoulders. And there's Luke Medill. We were talking about his difficulties in the earlier matchups.
Yeah, and they call him Dr. Smooth, and unfortunately not today.
But just outside of the top 5 right now, in 5th place, Besserine there.
And a veteran, Thomas Allier, he is ranked 4. So he's looking to advance, and his countryman, Damien Gaudet, is ranked 2. So he's looking good to advance into those semifinals.
Gaudet was looking really strong qualifiers, 3rd fastest qualifier.
Gaudet he's been one of those riders we've been watching in the last 2 years, a young rider, but he's been making some serious strides. He's been making mains in a lot of these World Cup events. Today, could this week be his shining moment? Be a great time to do it.
And the Swiss rider, Rinderknecht. You saw Sergio Salazar from Colombia, one of 2 Colombian riders. One of the best nicknames out there, Salad Bar. They say because he's a smooth rider from South America. I don't know. You do the Espanol math on that. So here we go. Quarterfinal matchup in the 4th heat.
Watch the gate.
And a charge once again by the Australians.
But the Australian, the Graves lands a little bit low, but the power that he's putting out, he's able to keep in the lead as they move into that 2nd straight and look for that big jump here over the berm. Not a problem for Graves.
So a battle for those top 4 spots as they move through. Remember, it's your consistency all the way through the quarterfinals. 3 matchups in each of the 4 quarterfinals.
And Argentinian Besserine is in 2nd place. Rinderknecht coming up in 3rd.
And rounding out the top 4, Medill. Finding some redemption at least in this last matchup in the quarterfinals. You talk about the tenacity of Graves. Are you a little surprised what happened with Medill not able to work his way on? It is a battle for that whole shot.
It is a surprise because Medill is a true BMX rider. He has not gone to any other type of cycling. He's stayed focused on BMX. But it just shows you the reason they're doing these 3 heats is so the most consistent rider, you get a shot at being consistent. Unfortunately for Medill, he wasn't consistent today, and that's racing. Ask any one of those riders, they'll say that's racing. That's what happens when you get out here on the BMX track.
So Graves with a stellar performance here in quarterfinals. He breathes a sigh of relief.